Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. My name is Reed Option, bringing you this afternoon's 4 p.m. broadcast of the National American Gridiron Association. This is the Louisville Kings taking on the Austin Stars. Looks like the analysts are split on who they think will win, but Austin having a highly favorable chance of winning, 71% chance of winning. So let's get right into this thing at the coin toss. This is the Austin Stars home opener today. Good old Michael Travolta and gang have not been able to play in Austin yet. Last week, they came off their first win in Albuquerque, 29-23, looking to keep the momentum and keep things going as Daniel Altamirano prepares to kick it off. This is also the first time these two teams will ever face each other. The Louisville Kings were an expansion team last season, and the Austin Stars have been around since Season 1, but just never played them in Season 2. Here we go with Justin Witt getting ready, wearing the throwback aways. And with the first snap, he drops back. Looks really deep. Incomplete, intended for Milton Leggett. Louisville coming off of a loss to the Oklahoma City Tornadoes in Oklahoma City last week. Louisville being 1-2 on the season. Looking to go 500 after this week. Complete down the middle. Great pass from Witt to Williams. That was Chadrick Williams. Williams, the former Texas Longhorn. Handoff immediately to Rashawn Davidson. And that'll get him 5 yards. Second and 5 for the Kings. Looks like Witt is in shotgun formation. Dropping back, plenty of time. Little comeback route from Davidson, gaining about a yard there. And in comes last year's round 1 pick, the Season 2 round 1 pick for the Kings, Scooter Wallace. This year, about half of the guys ended up on the 53-man squad from the Kings. 2 of the 4 are offensive, 2 of them are defensive. But Scooter Wallace having a breakout run here, potentially getting a touchdown, extending up to the 4. 53-yard gain from the second-year running back out of Louisville. Scooter Wallace putting the Kings in excellent scoring position, and Louisville may start off this game with 6. Let's see what they do on first and goal. Witt dropping back, looking just shy of the end zone is Griffin. Touchdown! Touchdown, Elijah Griffin. Roll Tide, the former Alabama graduate, gets the touchdown, and David Dutcher about to kick the extra point, but it looks like encroachment on the defense, and they'll take the slightly closer point after. You'll take what you can get in this league. Kickers are known to miss extra points. It's bound to happen, but this one is straight through the uprights. Louisville starts off 7-0 in Texas. Dutcher, of course, little fun fact, has a 100% kicking percentage, has 44 points for the Louisville Kings. That is the most in the league. Second being Jack Tomlinson from Portland. But he's the only one in the top 3 with a 100% perfect record for kicking. 12 field goals made, 8 extra points. And he continues to get a lot of points for his team today. And here is Travolta under center with the toss and a fumble recovered by Olatunji. Looked like that one was popped out by Dexter Tyler. What a play. Could have been bad. But Olatunji, the tenured lineman for the Stars, was able to recover it before it got ugly. Travolta having plenty of time in the pocket with a wide open man. He drops it. Terrence Flowers showing that he is not a receiver but a running back on that wheel route. Third and long with a potential to go 3 and out here on their first possession at home this season. Travolta with play action. Flag on the play. Terrence Carroll's able to haul it in for a gain of 19. And the flag was on Louisville, and they will decline it. First down regardless. Great catch there from Terrence Carroll, one of the best receivers in the league. Needs no introduction. Travolta now 1 for 2 on the day, and Wainwright will jump a little early. Wainwright being a very important piece of this offense. He got hurt late last season, and their offense was just, well, I think it was middle of last season. Their offense was just never the same. Only went downhill from there. They've done a good job trying to buff up this team in the offseason. But so far have started 1-2, and Flowers will get tackled in the backfield by round 1, pick 6, Rashad Elam. Rashad Elam, one of the most talented prospects in the draft this year from SMU. 22 years old, looking to be an elite piece on this Louisville defense. And Flowers, after that tackle by Elam, was able to gain about 6 there. Speaking of rookies, that is Randall Young, round 3, pick 53 for the Austin Stars out of Virginia Tech. He, along with Tavion Harper and Josh Ventura, 2 free agent signings from this past season, accompany this backfield. Terrence Carroll, huge catch, and he will score. Touchdown, Austin Stars. The retaliation, not even halfway through the first quarter. And I have a feeling, ladies and gentlemen, that this one will be a high-scoring matchup. Neither of these two teams have an owner, but they still have the direction they need from Commissioner Pasta. Louisville hailing from the Atlantic Conference in the Central Division, right now sitting at the bottom, as well as the Austin Stars, the Pacific Conference in the Southwest Division. Although they are from the opposite sides of the league, and this is the first time they're playing each other, I see that this is a very evenly matched bout. And Elijah Griffin, we'll see what he can do for the Louisville offense, trying to give him some good positioning. And he will be tackled by Rashawn Hicks on that kickoff. Rashawn Hicks is actually round 1, pick 5 for these Austin Stars. Go! Leading their linebacker core. Only a gain of 1 there, as Davidson will be stopped by Jordan Kennebrew. Kennebrew obviously stepping up in the absence of Jordan Vinson. Free safety for Austin. Hurt last season for a little bit. Hurt this season now. Got a head injury last week against the River Monsters, and he will return in week 7. So he's going to be out for a little bit. Their center, Zach Brandon, unrelated to the defense, is also hurt. He was questionable today. They decided not to play him with a leg injury. He'll return next week. Adebawale was also questionable heading into today. He is playing. So some of these guys are playing through injuries, hopefully not re-aggravating them. Witt rolling out, quick throw to Leggett. And that will be a third down conversion. Witt now having a new set of downs, motioning the fullback, Chris Murray, out to the right and throwing it to the left to Davidson, who will run along the edge, gain 18 on the play. And in comes Scooter Wallace, who on his lone carry got 53, 54 yards. See what he can do now. Will they give it to him? It's looking like they're setting it up to give it to him. And they won't right now, but he'll throw it out to him. And Wallace getting 2 first downs and then some on his only 2 touches today. Wallace kind of quiet in season 1. Really stepping up this season. Davidson rushing for 4 yards. Davidson now getting subbed back out for Scooter Wallace. Yeah, Scooter Wallace last season only got 20 touches in 8 games, 97 yards and a touchdown. I mean, not really utilized a lot for a round 1 pick. Meanwhile, in this season, on his 3rd touch, getting 3 yards there, but he's already got more than that. He's got 21 carries, 1 more carry than he had last season, and that was before this week even happened, and 99 yards as opposed to 97. So they're utilizing him a lot, seeing the talent they have there. And so far, it's been paying off today. Davidson up the middle, stopped after a gain of 1. No first down for Louisville. Courtesy of Jordan Ellis on the defensive side, coming up with the stop there. And Louisville's going to have to bring out the reliable David Dutcher for a field goal today. And straight through, and he knows nothing more than that. Even with the wind here today, it's a little bit overcast, a little bit windy here in Texas. And Dutcher says, that does not bother me. And Louisville will regain the lead late in the first quarter. And will kick it back off to the Stars. Dutcher to Carroll. Carroll bursting out there, but a little bit tongue-tied, bursting out of there like a rocket. Tackled by Randy Wilkins. Gotta take a sip of water. Travolta dropping back. Plenty of time looking to his right. One-on-one. Speakman. That would be a gain of 38. First play of the drive. Great catch by Speakman, going right up against Trey Edwards. And now at Louisville's 37, we have essentially a 5 wide receiver set, 4 receivers and a tight end. Travolta, another pass this time to Woodward, and he will lose yards on the play. Sam Brown with the tackle for loss. Not a bad defense for these Louisville Kings. 14th overall, middle of the pack, 9th best rushing defense, 15th best at passing. Gain of 2 by Wainwright. And Austin, actually, on the offensive side, is the 3rd worst in the league, notably in passing. They have the 11th best rushing defense, or offense, but the 22nd best, aka the 3rd worst passing offense. Only about 327 yards per game offensively, contrasting with Louisville's 456 yards per game. Austin even having a negative point differential, Louisville actually having a positive one despite being under 500 right now. And there we are with another passing first down that looked to be to Michael Blackman. Second string tight end for the Stars. Travolta once again, after he moved the chains, guns it to Carroll, touchdown! And the Stars, in this back and forth game before the first quarter ends, have amassed 2 touchdowns. It'll be 14-10 after this extra point by Altamirano. Insane. Wowie, wow, wow. And Altamirano will kick it right back off. We'll see what this Austin defense can do to keep this lead. Griffin extending up past the 25 to the 26. End of the first quarter, 10-14. And this might be a score fest if things keep heading this way. Now this Louisville offense is the second best in the league right now. Second in passing, third in rushing. No team can seem to stop them in and out of division. I mean, this is week 4, but still. And Witt trying to scramble will lose a yard. And that is Rashawn Hicks, making a statement in his rookie season so far. And Davidson will gain 10 there, but still be short of the first. I believe that was Rashawn Hicks on the stop again. The handoff to Murray up the middle will get them the first. Good job utilizing your fullback, Chris Murray, on the first down. Second down after that run by Davidson. And Witt will drop back to pass and find Davidson on the right side. And he will go up the sideline, get tackled out of bounds by Dan Conti. And Scooter Wallace, there he is. Single back formation for the Kings. Motioning Griffin to the right. Witt handing it off to Wallace, who breaks the first tackle. But look who finds him. Rashawn Hicks, but there will be a face mask somewhere away from the play on the defense. And obviously the Kings will accept that. And that is 3 penalties already against Austin today. Not playing a real clean game of football. You can't call homer refs because this is their home stadium. Hand off to Davidson to the right. A lot of blockers in front of him, but he'll be tackled after a gain of 8. Nice chunk of yardage there. Tackled by Jordan Kennebrew. Weak formation. Play action, and they'll make them pay for it. Witt eats dirt. And Ellis coming up with the sack there. Jordan Ellis, to be specific, not Brandon Ellis, the defensive tackle. Hand off to Davidson on 3rd down, and he will not get there. 4th down, and Louisville will probably take the points here. Only down by 4, but this will not give them the lead, and Austin will maintain a lead for the first time this game, halfway through the 2nd. Dutcher kicking it through. Perfect. 30-yarder is good. Harrell making it up to only the 17 this time. Louisville, I guess they asked Dutcher to kick it real deep, knowing that Carroll will probably take it out. Now we have some very good starting position if you're Louisville. Trying to pin Austin deep here. Let's see what they do. Tight end in motion. 2 tight ends now on the left side. Travolta dropping back. Under pressure to Wainwright. Gain of 3 on the play. Tackle made by DeAndre Parker. Terrence Flowers, no gain on the play. Tackle by Darius Mobley. Great stop there from the corner. Travolta already on 3rd down with these Stars. Trying to prevent a 3 and out. On the left side is Flowers. Great job with the 1st down. Great connection from Travolta to Flowers. Tackle by Jonte Harris. New set of downs for the Stars, and the handoff to Young. I think that's the first one today. And another tackle by Jonte Harris. Here we are in pistol formation for the Stars. Another handoff to Young. This time he will be tackled for no gain. Once again, that is Darius Mobley finding his way into the backfield to make that tackle. Mobley having 13 tackles on the season before this game. One of them being a tackle for loss. Great presence on this Louisville defense. But the defense will not matter as the Stars convert another 3rd down. That one being Ricardo Speakman. 2 catches, both very big, important ones. Another 2 tight end set. False start. Andrew Novak. Novak was acquired from Iowa earlier this season. I think it was in the off season. Got some pretty experienced offensive linemen. You also have Justin McLaughlin, guard from Virginia Beach, starting on this offensive line. So Flowers to the right, gain of 7. That'll be 2nd and 8. Getting close to the 2-minute warning. Yeah, if you wonder why Michael Travolta has so much time in the pocket, so there's 5 guys right in front of him, doing a great job each week. And there it is, the 2-minute warning. Everyone will get a little bit more time to breathe. Here we are in pistol formation with the Stars, 2nd and 8. Travolta dropping back. Looks to his right. Flowers. Gain of 6 on the reception. Travolta dropping back again, looking deep. Off the hands of Speakman. And what a devastating result for what was looking like a scoring drive from the Stars. Will they attempt a field goal? Will Altamirano come out? And he will. Not sure what his longest is this season or of all time. But he will attempt this one, and it will be just shy. 55-yarder is no good. And the Kings will now have it from their own 38. Not bad starting position for the Kings. The Kings, who tout the 2nd best offense, 456 yards per game so far, which is, I think they're one of the only teams who have over 400 yards per game. They might be the only team. And a devastating pass interference from Marquis Casey. And that will literally flip the field. Wow. And just after one play, there Louisville is in Austin territory, and Leggett will give them 25 more. Now they're inside the red zone after 2 plays. This 2-minute drill couldn't be going better for the Louisville Kings. No timeouts burned from either side. Let's see how they decide to strategize it. Motioning Davidson out to the right. Witt dropping back to the end zone. Incomplete, intended for Brett Mayer. Witt dropping back once again towards the end zone. Picked! It's Rashawn Hicks! He overthrew Mayer again. And Rashawn Hicks was right there on the coverage. What a game for Rashawn Hicks, who I just found out up until today has recorded no stats. I checked all the stat sheets, and he is just now making plays today for the Stars. And there's no injury that would have made that possible. He's just stepping up when they're needed most. Wow. For what was looking like a gimme. You know, Louisville was looking like they'd at least get 3 points there. And they resulted. They ended up getting 0. Timeout called. First one from Louisville. 3rd and 5 now for the Stars. Travolta deciding to pass it. Gets the first down. Wainwright, the reliable target that he is, will keep this clock ticking. And if I'm Austin, I'm trying to score here. You know, don't let Louisville not pay for their mistakes. And there's Ricardo Speakman, gain of 31, making up for his dropped catch from the last drive. And Mobley's able to stop him before he can do any more damage than that. And Austin will burn their first timeout. 30 seconds to go in the half. Speakman, 3 catches for 87 yards. Explosive player. Almost picked off. Travolta didn't see Sam Brown lurking. And that was almost 6 points the other way for Louisville. I'm sure the entirety of the Austin fan base is having a heart attack collectively after watching that. Speakman, another catch, another first down. Gain of 22. Austin timeout with less than 20 seconds to go. What a catch. Most of Travolta's passes have just been precisely on target. Exactly where they need to be. And that's how they won the championship in season 1. And there he is, Ricardo Speakman, getting 6 points for the Stars. And this will be a 1.5 score lead. I mean, 8 points, forcing the other team to go for 2. And Travolta, look at that stat line. 17 for 21, 288 yards, 3 touchdowns, if I read that correctly. Looking to have the most single-game passing yards in a game against this seemingly formidable Louisville defense. Altamirano to kick it off again. Here is Griffin on the return. Met very quickly by Samuel Sharp. Witt in shotgun, motioning his receiver, looking deep. Triple coverage. Incomplete, of course, intended for Elijah Griffin. He figures if he's going to throw it to anybody on a prayer, it'll be Elijah Griffin. I formation, they may just look to run the clock out here, not wanting to do anything stupid. Oh, and it's a pass. Witt almost intercepted again. Very risky business from Justin Witt. Witt under center this time. Motioning Mayer a little bit to the right, handing it off to Davidson, who will, juke around a little bit, try to break some ankles, try to make a play. He gets a first down, but that won't really do much for the Kings. Very close battle, and let's go ahead and jump into the second half where Austin is looking to start off with the ball. 21-13. I mean, if this game keeps going the way it's going, we're looking at a 40-something to 40-something game. Perhaps the locker room talk at halftime was defensive-minded. Austin Stars getting 11 defensive acquisitions to their 53-man roster in the offseason, notably defensive tackle Brandon Ellis, defensive end Ben Sorensen, and defensive end Tyrone Lockhart. Those two being from the draft. Brandon Ellis being a free agent signing after last season. He was on the Memphis Liberty. Second and 3 after that reception there. Travolta motioning Jones with a handoff to Flowers out of shotgun. And the defense read that immediately. Tackle for loss made by Tavon Harrington. Defensive acquisitions for the Kings that have been notable. Defensive tackle Anthony Carpenter was a free agent signing. Trevon Hobson, round 3, pick 54, linebacker in the draft. And of course, as we all know, Rashad Elam round 1. So similar to Austin, 2 draft picks, 1 free agent signing. Anthony Carpenter, of course, being from the Stars. This is a revenge game of sorts for him after he was let go in the offseason. And Young will gain 1 on the first down. 2nd and 9 still for the Stars. Not a lot of yards per carry for that rookie. Travolta running scared, and he is sacked. There he is, Rashad Elam. And the rookies on the defensive side for both teams are coming up with the huge plays today. 3rd and long for the Stars. Nothing they haven't seen before. Dropping back under pressure again. Strip sack. It is recovered by Harris, and Harris will get a touchdown. Louisville fumble 6. Can't believe my eyes. Jonte Harris, scoop and score, and they will go for 2. Witt dropping back, under pressure, can't get it. Sacked by Kearns. And Dalton Kearns prevents it from being a tie game. Austin still having the lead after that touchdown by Louisville. If I'm not mistaken, that was Randy Wilkins with the forced fumble. The former Clemson graduate. And Jonte Harris coming up huge there. The Baltimore native. Travolta looking to redeem himself. Hold on to the ball if he's getting pressured. But more importantly, looking deep. Pass successfully defended by what looked to be... Who was that? Trey Edwards, maybe? Maybe Sean Pendley? I think that was Sean Pendley. Pistol formation for Travolta. Motioning Carroll. Dropping back again. Throwing short to Flowers. Flowers breaking the first tackle. Ultimately getting tackled by Darius Mobley, who is just all over this offense today. 3rd and 5. Last time it was 3rd down for the Stars was the scoop and score. Let's see what kind of play calling they drew up for 3rd down this time around. Deep, wide open, Carroll. And it looked like he had daylight there for a second. 36-yard gain. Flip of the field is Terrence Carroll. And Mobley was able to stop him. Once again, Mobley on the tackle, but Carroll, 4 catches for 148 yards and 2 touchdowns. No one can stop that man. Flowers, speaking of someone who can't be stopped, sheds that first tackle like it was nothing. Like it tickled. Unfortunately for Tavon Harrington, that'll go in Terrence Flowers' highlight reel. And Flowers, although only amassing 52 yards today, has been doing a great job for this Stars running game. Speaking of running game, there is Randall Young, the running back, on the first down catch. Shane Gang will keep on moving. Unofficial sponsor in the background there is OnStar. I have no clue what OnStar is, but apparently the future is better with them. So check out OnStar unofficially sponsoring this game. Incomplete on first down. Looked like it was almost picked off again. Well, almost turned over. Looked like Sam Brown was hanging back there Similar to how we did a few drives back. Travolta handing it off to Flowers on second down, gaining nothing on the play. Great stop there by Trey Edwards. 3rd and 10. I mean, this is all but guaranteed 3 points here. Just got to not turn it over. Travolta handing it off to Young, who will have maybe a first. He will have the first. Great job there. Almost got stopped. That was, had me on the edge of my seat there. Midway through the 3rd quarter now. New set of downs for the Stars. Hand off again, this time to Flowers. Flowers breaking the tackle for the touchdown. And the Stars will have a 2-score lead, given they make this extra point. Although it is all but guaranteed from Altamirano. And there it is. 28-19. Stars on top. Speaking of Stars on top, I imagine most of you at home have been decorating for Christmas. If not, what are you doing? We're over a week into December. Start decorating. Get with your families. Unless you don't celebrate Christmas, in which case, you know, I don't know when you start lighting menorahs for Hanukkah, but that's me recognizing Hanukkah. If you celebrate Hanukkah with your family, if you are Jewish, please leave a comment and inform me on how Hanukkah is celebrated and what your traditions are. Otherwise, if you're celebrating Christmas like me, then I was going to say I don't think picture sharing is allowed on YouTube, but, you know, maybe say what your favorite part of Christmas is in the comments. Love this time of the year. The family, the football, the festivity. Here we are at the 28-yard line with the football. Louisville handing it off to Davidson. Getting a first and then some. Tackle by Hicks. 36-yard line now for the Kings. They need to score here. Otherwise, this is all but game over. Sure, we got a whole quarter left after this, but they got to make sure they don't make any mistakes. 1 mistake per side today, unless you count all the penalties that were mistakes, in which case the Stars have a good many. Speaking of mistakes, wide open 40-yard catch by Milton Leggett. What a mistake to leave him wide open. Some busted coverage and not sure what the defensive coordinator drew up. If you look on the right side, that was a zone and he should have been covered. Witt dropping back once again. Couple wide open men down the middle for the end zone intended for Davidson. Incomplete. 2nd and 10. Clock stops just shy of 3 minutes. Witt motioning Davidson to catch again, but it's a handoff to Murray. 6-yard rush there for Chris Murray. I formation on 3rd down. This is crucial here for the Kings. Motioning Murray out to the right. Dropping back is Witt, intended for Murray. He caught it, but he didn't get the first down. He was toe tapping on the sidelines. 4th and 1. Will they go for it here late in the 3rd quarter, or will they just settle for 3? I say take the points. Yep, take the points. David Dutcher coming out into the field. And unless a defensive offsides or an encroachment happens, yep, 33 yarders. 33 yards, easy for David Dutcher. I am all out of sorts with my figures of speech and my words and my phrasing. Not sure what's gotten into me today. It is Friday, so if you're watching right now, maybe you're as excited to get off work, or maybe you're heading into your night shift later tonight. But Fridays are just something. I'll leave it at that. Fridays are something. This Louisville kicking team is something, downing them at the 15-yard line. Let's see what the Stars can do with their situation. Up by 6. Hand off to Flowers to the outside. Flowers stiff-arming the first man, getting tackled by DeAndre Parker. And Young will come in after that gain of 2 by Flowers. Pistol formation for the Stars. Travolta dropping back. No pressure. Wide open is Young. He'll get tackled a little too late. Gain of 14 yards. First down for the Stars. Not a lot of scoring in the third quarter in comparison to the first and second quarter. But that's to be expected in the second half of football games. I mean, defenses make adjustments better than offenses most of the time, so 28-22 is still not a low-scoring game. Flowers over 70 yards all-purpose today. What a catch and first down. Number 19, Chris Woodward. Woodward, the Tennessee State alumnus. The veteran at 30 years old with the first down. Woodward was actually a free agent signing this offseason for the Austin Stars. He's from Austin. No, he's not. He's from Atlanta and was playing in Sacramento last season for the Capitals. Has been playing Sacramento his whole career. But this wide receiver core for the Stars, aside from Terrence Carroll and Ricardo Speakman, has been assembled from other teams, including Chris Woodward, Eric Jones, Alex Winslow. All three of those guys being from other teams, the Capitals, the Tornadoes, and the Mariners, respectively. Travolta looking down the middle, the reliable little running back hitch. Face mask on the tackle, and automatic 15 yards and a first down for the Stars. First accepted penalty on the Kings today. They had one penalty earlier that did not get accepted, as opposed to the Stars' 5+ penalties that have been called on them. And yet the Stars are on top. Travolta to Flowers. Tackled in the backfield by Harrington. No highlight reel clip from Harrington this time around. Single back formation. Speakman in motion. The handoff to Young, and there he is again. Harrington. 2 plays in a row, 2 tackles for loss. And it is third and decently long for the Stars, although they are in field goal position. You got to force a play here if you are the Kings. Travolta dropping back, no pressure, down the middle of the field. Incomplete. I believe that was intended for Josh Wainwright. A little bit of a clump of guys there. I think this will be a 43-yarder. 43-yard attempt for Daniel Altamirano. And the kick is up. Trailing left, and it is good. 43-yarder for Daniel Altamirano. Austin now up 31-22. Griffin bringing it up to the 20. Samuel Sharp on the tackle. Sharp seems to be a pretty good force on the kicking unit. Great gunner. Witt looking down the middle. It's Griffin. Gain of 10 and a first down. And that catch by Elijah Griffin. It's like I've been seeing a lot of receiver Mekhi Singleton Harris in the lineups today. Not on this play, but on the last one. That is their round 2 pick 48 rookie on their roster. Got him out of NC State. Play action for Witt. Witt looking deep. Caught! Griffin again! 39-yard gain, and that is 49 yards combined on 2 catches. And speaking of Singleton Harris, there he is. Wide receiver 4 in their lineup. 22-year-old out of NC State. Let's see if they throw his way. Motion for Leggett. Witt dropping back, looking to his left. Is that him? That is Singleton Harris. First catch, first target of the day. First down. And Louisville is cutting through this defense like butter right now. I don't know what happened. Not sure if Witt got the guys together in a huddle and started hyping them up. Louisville is hot right now. Davidson, 4 or 5 yards on the rush. 2nd and 6 from the 10. I mean, Louisville has 94 points for. They've let up 88 points. They have very high-scoring games so far. I mean, that's over 3 weeks. So these guys are known to put up these high-scoring games. And Davidson stretches the ball across the pylon. And that is a touchdown for Louisville. Not sure. Oh, my goodness. It's 1st and goal. They incorrectly called a touchdown. Scooter Wallace, I guess they reviewed it and overturned it that quickly. Scooter Wallace now in the backfield. Witt is probably going to rush it. No, he won't. He's going to throw it to the end zone. Almost throw a pick. What is happening? Intended for Scooter Wallace after that play broke down. No one in front of him. He could have run it in as the quarterback. And I'm assuming Davidson will go back in to put up 6 on the board that got taken away from him. Might as well hand it off to the stud, and the pitch to Davidson finally results in a touchdown. 6 for Louisville. And with an extra point, they'll be down by 2 points. What a twist of events if Louisville gets a safety, tying up the game in the most strange way. I'm here for it, though. Halfway through the 4th quarter, still anyone's game. If we were watching NFL Red Zone, not sure if I'm allowed to say that name, NFL Red Zone, I'd be saying it was the witching hour, where wins become losses and losses become wins. Anyone's game here with 2 points in Austin. Carroll on the return, only making it up to the 14, it looks like. Sorry, the 15. Who was that on the tackle? Not sure. Travolta handing it off to Flowers on 1st down. Gains 4 on the play. Tackled by Sam Brown. 2nd down, courtesy of Sam Brown. Let's see what the Stars will do here. Likely another run play up the middle to Flowers. And they will do that. Flowers gaining just a few more there. Tackled by Dexter Tyler before he could get a first down. 3rd and 3, potential to go 3 and out here, which would really make Louisville happy and any Louisville Kings fans at home. Go. The motion, the handoff to Young, and he will get 8 yards and a first. Keeping the drive alive for the Stars. I mean, whoever wins here today, you go 500 and all of a sudden your season looks a little bit brighter. You know, you go 1-3 in a 10-week season, you know, it's not looking good. You start thinking about, do you need to tank? If you go 1-4, even worse, especially with next week, them facing their divisional rivals again, Austin facing off against San Antonio, and we know that rivalry is heated. Last year, they split the difference, one in their own home stadiums. This time, they're playing at home again. The Austin Stars are. Louisville having to face off against the Wichita Wranglers. Both of their opponents are also 1-2 heading into this week. So depending on the outcome of their games, you know, next week is very high stakes for both teams. And Travolta is doing his best for the Stars. First down after first down. That catch by Michael Blackman, the most dominant TE2 in the whole league. Good gracious. He is in on almost every play, blocking, catching, doing the most for the Stars. Another completion from Travolta, this time to Flowers. We are in field goal territory, which gives Austin a little bit more peace of mind. I mean, you give a field goal here, and you'll be up by 5, which, I mean, you'd be forcing Louisville to get a touchdown. You get a touchdown here, and that's game. It is just outside of the 2-minute warning, and 3rd down and 7 now awaits our Stars. Great tackle for loss there by Anthony Carpenter. Really making Louisville happy that he signed them in his revenge game against his former team. Travolta on 3rd down, quick fire to Woodward. And Woodward will get them another first down, and the 2-minute warning is here. 2 minutes to go in this game. Travolta, 434 yards today. 3 touchdowns, and he's looking to make it more. Looking for a man towards the end zone is Woodward again. Gain of 7. Timeout, of course, called by Louisville. Out of fear that they may need to put together 2 game-winning drives against the Stars. Hand off to Flowers. Great stop there. Sam Brown. 3rd and goal. And if you stop them here, you have no timeouts. Got 1:48 to drive and get a touchdown. It's possible. But let's see what happens here first. This is for all the marbles. Travolta dropping back to pass, looking to his right, overthrows his fullback in Tyler Jordan. And this will be a field goal. Jordan, of course, playing for the Flames last season, was let go of them in the offseason and was signed to the active roster by Austin. Only has 4 catches for 47 yards in his career, I believe. At least 4 catches for 47 yards in Season 2. Let's check out season 1 here. 11 catches for 78, so not a lot of stats for Tyler Jordan. In season 1, he was on the Iowa Storm. Journeyman fullback in the NAGA. Enough about Tyler Jordan. Here we have Justin Witt and company with 1 timeout, a minute 40, touchdown or bust. First down. Here we go. Pass catch. 8 yards. Singleton Harris. And they will let the clock keep ticking. A minute 25 to go. And they seem to be in no hurry, despite being down 5 points in the fourth quarter. Strong formation. In motion is Leggett. Witt will drop back. All of his guys running out to catch. Throws it deep. Caught. Leggett. 39 yards. And Louisville will call a timeout there as they're now in Austin territory with a minute and 3 to go. They can't settle for a field goal. Austin would have no purpose in calling timeouts unless they seriously fear for a touchdown here. With the new set of downs is Witt. Witt under pressure, throwing it towards the end zone. Caught! Touchdown! Elijah Griffin! And the Louisville Kings take the lead with less than a minute to go in the fourth. David Dutcher coming up to only put him up by 1. I'm surprised, or sorry, up by 2. I'm surprised they're not going for a 2-pointer there. As all it will take now is a field goal from Daniel Altamirano, and Austin has all 3 timeouts. Questionable coaching call from the Kings. Man, I'm not sure how the Memphis-Omaha game was before this. I mean, what a game with the Salt Lake City Cougars and the Brooklyn Bandits. I'm sure you guys saw that one. I didn't get to see Memphis and Omaha. I'm getting word right now that, yeah, it looks like the Spartans actually came out on top at home. Good job, Spartans. Terrence Carroll, what a catch there. But this game is exciting, and I hope that coming up, I'm sure it's already started, already aired, is the Delaware Pioneers taking on the Sacramento Capitals. A lot of exciting games this Friday. Hopefully you guys will enjoy tomorrow's games. You have Portland Grizzlies taking on the Richmond Rockets, and so on and so forth. But here we go with the rest of this game. Travolta under pressure to his right, incomplete. Looked like that was intended for Woodward. Common target here in the third and fourth quarters for the Stars. 2nd and 10 now from their own 41. Less than 30 seconds to go. Still all 3 timeouts to use. They can throw anywhere on the field. They can run it for Pete's sake. Travolta dropping back. No pressure again. To his left is Carroll. Basically uncontested gain of 25 yards. And Austin will call their first timeout. This is looking like a 51-yarder if they go for it here. Carroll motions the first down. The handoff to Flowers to give him some more yardage. 8 yards gained. Second timeout called. And I'm sure it's going to be another run play to give Altamirano the best scoring opportunity he can. And he's going to kick it already. Here he is, 43 yards. Daniel Altamirano, it's up. It's trailing. It's good. It sneaks in. And the Stars might win this with 9 seconds to go. What an ending to the game. 37-36. It was looking like all hope was lost, but Louisville just left too much time on the clock for the Stars. Here's Griffin. Now 6 seconds left on the clock. I don't know how an offensive lineman got hurt on that play. I guess he's one of the blockers up front. Luckily, nothing major. Here he is in single back formation. Justin Witt going to send all his receivers out. To the right is caught by Griffin, but no timeouts. Leaves Louisville with nothing to do but lose. And Michael Travolta has led the Austin Stars to a victory with almost 500 yards passing and 3 touchdowns. And let's not forget Rashawn Hicks, the rookie, coming up with the interception and a sack and a tackle for loss on the defense. Almost, over 1,000 yards total offense in this game. What a thrilling matchup. Wow. The backfield split it pretty evenly for the Kings. The Stars, not so much. Great performance all around. Both of these guys deserve to be 2-2, but only one can. And the Austin Stars are now 2-2 heading into next week against the Fighters. Louisville Kings are now 1-3, about to face the Wranglers next week. Obviously, right now, the Delaware Pioneers are facing the Sacramento Capitals. Feel free to tune into that. And then tomorrow, the Portland Grizzlies take on the Richmond Rockets, as I had said earlier. And then, of course, the rest of the lineup for tomorrow at 3 p.m. Eastern is the Baton Rouge Redbirds taking on the Milwaukee Bees, followed by the Tucson Vipers taking on the St. Louis Sharks. And then closing out tomorrow is the Oklahoma City Tornadoes going into Albuquerque to take on the River Monsters. That is all I have to say about that. What an electric football game we just experienced and got to watch. Thank you all for joining me. My name is Reed Option, and here at the NAGA, we will see you next time.